Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to XCOM Chimera Squad, where things are going swimmingly, and I bet they'll never ever stop. So we are one turn away from having expert field teams available. We definitely want to follow up on that with some gun stuff, so we might not want to spend too many of our credits right away, because we're going to want to be able to upgrade our guns. What are we looking at in terms of... Okay, we're going to get intel from whatever we're doing here. I guess we could upgrade this and receive some income or some credits as well. Or we can upgrade this and get some Illyrium that we don't need. Sorry, actually, what are the item rewards? That gets us a plasma grenade. That's interesting. Against an expanded magazine, which is basically nothing. Like, it really doesn't feel like we need that. I mean, I guess as the enemies continue to get tougher, we're going to run into stuff that has more health, right? So at some point, we're going to have to actually worry about reloads. We basically never have to reload right now. But that's not going to continue to be the case. And when we have to start reloading, an expanded magazine starts to be more meaningful. My feeling is that we don't really need the Illyrium. But I do think a plasma grenade's way better as a reward. So I guess let's go this way. We'll do this. We may as well take the... Man, 15 Illyrium just doesn't even really feel like much of a bonus, honestly. I think I'm going to not spend the intel. I think we don't care about the Illyrium enough. I think we'd rather spend the intel to boost some other search party in the city, or some field team, rather. So that just means that we have a loose agent who doesn't benefit from training at all, right? Torque has done all of the trainings. So I guess Torque goes on Spec Ops duty. We could have that be glad handing potentially. We're gonna have to make guns. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I mean, the other thing we could do is legwork and just really drive up the level of all of our field squads. Man, maybe that is better. Let's do it. So then we are headed into this mission right here at the Fringe. Our contact at the Viper's Nest reports an asset of interest has fallen into the hands of our opposition. If we recover it, we might be able to put it to use. It's a nice low difficulty. They do have armor shredding ammo, which bums me out, but, you know, we'll survive. It has not been such a big deal so far. We have the ability to build scopes. We should probably build some scopes. That said, obviously, Zephyr doesn't benefit from one. And Cherub has a gun that's bad. It's a bad gun, so maybe we don't need to make too many. Let's make a scope. I'm just like thinking, do we need anything else from our supplies right here, or is this the only thing that credits really make sense for? We could put some tranq rounds in somebody's gun, I suppose. Tracer rounds are more expensive than a scope. No, they're not. Sorry. They are the same expensive as a scope. The scope increases aim by 5%. What is that? Is that different from 5? Maybe tracer rounds go in your utility slot instead of being an attachment for the gun, whereas the scope. So it's the reason they're different is because they have different... you place them differently? I mean, they must be. Otherwise, why would there be a difference in cost? I don't know that I actually want to build anything, to be perfectly honest. I guess we should put something on Cherub's gun. Verge's gun, we kind of don't use. He's got Mind Flay and everything, right? Like, let's build ourselves... what is... She has that laser sight. We probably don't want to pull that laser sight down. We could move the impact frame over to somebody else. We move the impact frame over to Cherub. I'm not actually sure if it'll work, because he doesn't have the ability that is called Subdue. I'm just gonna launch us, honestly. We'll just hold on to the credits for the moment. We'll unlock stuff to spend them on, I'm sure. We're not going to be flush with cash forever, but it just doesn't feel like there's a good reason to spend right now. Alright, let's get in here and get some contraband. I love contraband. So, we have 4 different grapple points. Successful shots on enemies during breach will stun. Let's make that Cherub. Godmother is less likely to need to stun because she's, you know, she can kill people with her shot. 50 dodge, 3 mobility, 25 defense. Who makes the most sense? I mean, we probably won't want Verge to move, is my guess. And then I think I like mobility on Godmother. Zephyr doesn't need it, right? Zephyr's so fast. Alright, and then I did realize you can rearrange the... First of all, you can tell what order people are going to go in, because it says over here. And secondly, you can actually rearrange your grapple points, or your breach points with the arrows here. So the question is, what is the right order? I think it's probably Cherub High. Yeah, I think it's this.
Time to move. Breaching.
Okay, these animations could probably play out simultaneously. Hey, it's a Dominator. And also, it's a Praetorian, who is absolutely terrifying. I mean, I think I'm going to stick with the plan. Dominators are a real bad time. You always geek the mage. Always. Trooper, kind of low value. So that guy's stunned now, right? A bruiser and a trooper, neither of whom I care about very much. And then... I mean, you just shoot the Praetorian for sure, right? I guess she might be able to cause the Dominator to go down immediately. I think I shoot the Praetorian, though. And I mean, this is the only encounter here, right? So we may as well hit Alpha Strike. Managed to find a way to not stand in cover from the rest of the room. Yeah, she's devoted. Okay, easy enough. Is this, it's 4 to 5, or is it, yeah, it's 4 to 5, so it's not guaranteed to take, oh, actually, well, it's guaranteed not to take the trooper down. Oh, I just barely can't get the bruiser if I want to get the Dominator, and obviously I do. Right, yeah. That's a shame, because that bruiser is going next. Maybe I just run to right here. The Dominator's so late in the turn. This is probably the right move. Yeah, because we'll have a solution for the Dominator by the time it's the Dominator's turn.
You're too close.
Ability is so good. And then we may as well interact with the objective. You know, since I'm here and everything.
Closing in.
Alright, so that trooper might shoot me pretty good. Oh, I busted his weapon with my incredible kicking. Okay, so this, I can bash this guy without charging. I think we probably want to do the ceasefire grenade. This poor dude just got his weapon back in working order. I saw it. There it is.
Throwing grenade.
Okay, the Faceless is not moving until 6. So the question is, do we do the team up Zephyr right now? Yeah, probably. This makes it really easy for us to deal with a lot of the different problems we might have here. And then, do I have a clean shot on... I do not. Okay, I think I move in and get a clean shot on the Praetorian, because that way Zephyr and Cherub can handle him between the two of them, and then we can have Verge... Verge have vision of the Dominator? Probably. If Verge just wants to, like, stupor and then Mind Flay. I think this is under control. Praetorian needs to take a small amount of damage. That'll do it. Oh, he's glowing. He gained armor. I don't think that's a problem. Oh, I should probably throw my flashbang, because we're gonna be done with the thing pretty soon. I think it's more likely to matter on the faceless to make him more likely to miss his attack. Yeah.
Watch this.
We absolutely do not need to flash the Praetorian, but we will. Okay, where do we... It's just outside, right? Just behind the high cover. Alright, Verge. Yeah, Verge just mind flays this guy out.
Your thoughts are fine.
Because I do not want to deal with his nonsense.
Your will comes.
I guess there's a chance he could resist. Oh! He only took 2 damage. I did not foresee that. Probably want you to move in to be more of a threat. Probably. I mean, I can just frag these guys, right? The trooper will die, which is unfortunate. And then the faceless... Hold on, we'll deal with the faceless in a second. You know, just the kind of huge explosion that knocks you unconscious. And this might work. How many arrests did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I think it is 4, isn't it? This guy's standing between me and the certainty. I'm gonna go for the subdue, because he's only gonna get 1 turn. Yeah, this is fine. If this doesn't work, it's not a big deal. Yeah, he gets to hit us at most 1 time, and then we knock him out.
I made the arrest.
I think I counted correctly. That might have been... Oh no, this is encounter. This is 2 encounters. I totally assumed it was 1. So low visibility, enemies are hard to hit. That's a shame. This might be a situation where we end up using Cherub's thing. So Godmother does have a wound now. We'll figure it out.
Go, go, go.
But that means it was not necessarily a good idea to use that team up. So what's the aggressive? It's a Legionnaire who has cover. Ooh. Well, we have the bulwark thing. It's fine. So we got a trooper and a berserker. Berserker's high priority. Berserker might have a melee counterattack. That might be the reason we took damage that one time. Let's put it on the Python. A Python's a real problem. I think I might... Yeah, we're going to have such a hard time hitting that Legionnaire. I think I'm just going to phalanx him. Because we're not going to be able to stop that Legionnaire without using Levitate, and I kind of don't want to use Levitate. I think what I want to do is just shoot the Berserker with the other 2. We are already good on arrests, so we may as well. Yeah. Okay. So, let's see what the order of these enemies is. Ooh, Cherub, that's not a good spot for you.
There's our target. Grab it and go.
Okay, this is a grab it and go. The Legionnaire is up next, and then Cherub. What I'm thinking is, because Cherub has charge, we may want him to just run over here and wall up the Hitman. So I might have Zephyr smash this Legionnaire, fingers crossed for the knockout, and then have her go over there and grab the thing.
Shattering.
Okay, double stun. That's not exactly what we wanted, but I'll take it. And then, yeah, we can come over here, get decent... I was going to say decent cover. We can come over here, get bad cover, but also get the objective. And then just clear out of here as fast as possible, right? Where is evac? Okay, that's what I figured. Pretty lucky that we got the double stun, although obviously I would have preferred just rolling the max damage. Alright, well this is not ideal. And this is a dash, so we do need both actions for it.
Let me try again. Thought I had it.
Alright, well he's got his guard up.
Target weapon in play.
Oh, interesting. They disabled his weapon. That's cool. Stupor. Make this guy the Stupor Trooper. And then move? Okay, excellent. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, just like run for the exit. I do wish that this spot was available. But I think here we will definitely be able to make it to the exit. Well, actually, hold on. That's only 3 spaces closer. 1, 2... No, actually, I bet we don't make it to the exit from there. Alright, I'm going to run all the way over here, and we're just going to deal with that hitman. Actually, I might get overwatched. I can't tell... We don't have a way of seeing his overwatch cone, do we? Run over and subdue that lead. I think I need to make this run. Verge is not very fast. Alright, you should run around from behind that hitman and... You know, it's fine. It's fine if you get shot. A little bit. It's fine if you get a tiny bit shot. Ow! Right in the foot! There's so many tiny bones in the foot, you know? You don't want to get shot there. Okay, I think Zephyr probably gets to punch out the Legionnaire and still make it to the exit, is my guess. And she doesn't make it to the exit without punching him, so she may as well punch him. She's not going to make it, is she? No. Okay, she gets close.
Clear a path.
She'll be fine,
I'm here
I
if you need
suspect. Thanks, dude. Alright, let's leave her a kinetic shield, which she probably won't need. And then get the hell out of here. I mean, yeah, sure. I'll do a mind meld on my way out.
I can make it there.
You call that fast?
Or a mind flay, rather.
My mind overwhelmed.
Take that. 2 damage. Alright, it's hard to imagine Zephyr actually getting hit for anything here, right? Because she'd have to get successfully attacked multiple times. And she's right up at the top of the initiative order. Is one coming in on this side then? Yes. I shouldn't run over there and punch him. No, we're just gonna leave. I was thinking about it. I was like, ooh, I might be able to make it back. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely more difficult when they're not a single combat. I think I'm probably some of that false sense of security in our developed skill and strength comes from those single encounter missions, because those are much easier than the others, because you can blow all your resources right away. Oh, city anarchy has risen to 1. It is a shame.
Grey Phoenix is abducting aliens with highly technical skills. Engineers, scientists, and technicians. Put an end to the abductions so these people can return to their families.
Yeah, that sounds like a thing that's worth doing. So, I think it's time to step in,
plan
right?
to retire. Do you think we aren't ready?
2 of your straps are worn, and you tense up when you pull the trigger.
No, I don't. Do I?
You do. It's what frayed your straps. And it's why I'm still around.
Fringe heals 1 HP for each enemy in the network at the end of the turn. That's interesting. Oh, levitation does add people to the network. I think is pretty exciting. 1 to 3 mental damage and adding them to the network, and it will render them unconscious instead of killing them if you want to combo it. That seems pretty good too. Honestly, they both seem pretty good. Yeah, let's take Slam. There are so many situations where an enemy is almost down that a little bit of extra damage seems significant, and that putting people in the network makes it so much easier for us to get those early arrests, which I am, as you can tell, very committed to. So we did get a scar on Godmother. She got shot too damn many times. Crit chance down. Honestly, it's way worse on her than it is on Verge, and I still don't know if I think it's all that big of a deal. Okay, I like that. Let's go ahead and grab these SMGs. So do we want to pull her out for training, or do I want to... I think I want to use her. She's very powerful. I'm assuming the major crimes... I guess we don't know. We don't know how much this will reduce City Anarchy by. I think we might want to support a 3-1 PD raid, let Renova Heights... Oh, it's not actually going to increase. We don't have to take this now, do we? No, and it's also only difficult. That's going to be really easy. Okay, let's go ahead and do this thing. We'll support this raid. Wait, hold on. Did I forget to assign... No, everybody's doing stuff. Important things are happening. Okay, we did gain City Anarchy. Oh, because it's not when this would go up. It's every turn that one is at max. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to now hit major crimes. Or... I mean, there is something to be said for just, like, pushing the other missions. Is this gaining difficulty? It doesn't seem to be. Because they'll make us do this eventually. But if we do this instead right now, we can get ourselves some bonus intel. We can push Unrest here down instead of up. This could be the place that we bring to Tier 3. We could take it to Tier 3 right now, and that would give us access to Dragnet. Man, what if we got more resources? What if I did a thing and it caused us to get more resources? What would you think of that, everyone? You know what? Let's just vigilance this to get City Anarchy under control. Lowers by 1, +1 if rank 2 field teams are present in every district. Okay, so we may as well hit it now, get it on cooldown. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Do I want you to be the one doing this? Do we want to pull in Terminal? No, I want to use Godmother. It's not that big of a deal. So let's do this. And now that we have that up, no valid targets. Oh, situations are the blue ones, I guess. Use it to get partial rewards from a situation on the map without having to send the APC. Ah, okay. I see now. Alright, so a holo scanner, breach item, -2 unrest in Old Town, 25 intel, and yeah, this is going to be a little bit harder, but it's probably worth getting it done now. And I think we're just going to roll exactly the same team. It's a pretty good team. They get the job done. This is one encounter. I am paying attention. I see the numbers. You know, the game puts them on the screen so that you will see them. It's a good idea to see them.
Target device on site. Light it up.
Alright, so we're all just going in through... No, there are 2 doors. The last unit through this door receives an extra action point, and the first one gets 1 encounter or 1 armor. First unit through here does 3 damage. Okay. Let's go Zephyr here. Yeah, that makes sense. And If we do Godmother here, then she can actually probably put down a difficult enemy during the intro, which I like a lot. The last unit through this entrance receives an extra action point is probably Verge. And then, where do we want... Do we want Cherub here, then? So hold on, we want Cherub here, then? I think that makes sense.
Go, go, go.
I don't even know what a holoscanner does. I assume it lets you see the positions of enemies before actually committing to your entrances. Okay. It's a lot of aggressive dudes. Well, we're probably going to do that Cherub thing. Dominator and oof. Alright. Let's Fearless Advance the Dominator. I don't want our strategy to get stale or anything here, but you are absolutely just going to phalanx us. I guess this is how you get to 3 charge right here. You can... Oh, you could levitate that Dominator and it would actually put him down. I think I probably want to levitate this guy, though. Oh, no. No, I don't. I want to shoot him. Well, Godmother's going to do bonus damage to the Berserker. Actually, maybe I levitate the Berserker, because her shot's going to do +3 damage, right? So 7 to 10. The Berserker has 9 HP. So levitation makes it way more likely that we'll actually get him. You know what? Yeah. I know. Levitation on this man. Nope. This man. Wait. Oh, am I not allowed to levitate the Berserker? Weird. I can shoot him, but I can't... Is he too big? He might be too big. Okay, that changes things. Who do we want to put on the network? I think it's the Legionnaire. Well, I don't really want to... I'm just going to shoot somebody. I don't want to put the Legionnaire on the network. I don't want the Legionnaire not to shoot. I'm going to shoot you. There we go. That's a good start. And you will have to get a little bit lucky for this to work. You didn't. You rolled minimum damage. Oh, that guy was not... He was not taunted, despite the fact that he absolutely can see Cherub from where he is. So that sucks.
Spotted the target. Smash it to pieces.
Destroy the mean bot. What a mean bot that is. Okay, obvious. Maybe the most obvious crowd control of all time. I wish I could do it from the position the Dominator's in. I guess I'll do it right here. I'm going to get shot by that Legionnaire. I'm going to flashbang this room. I'm going to flashbang just that Legionnaire, I guess. I can't throw it far enough to hit the Berserker. Yeah, I am absolutely just going to flashbang the one guy.
I almost looked.
He sure does love to say that. Okay. Put these 2 guys down real fast.
Should have stayed back.
You have lots of actions available. So let's start with a little bit of the old battle madness.
Unleash your frustration.
Please don't hit Godmother.
Mind to it.
The Bruiser immediately knows things are not going well for him today. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. It's a good disorient. Ah, that was a tough shot. Verge is in cover and behind everyone else. And this looks like a pretty good time to destroy a mean bot. Yeah, we got plenty of time to put the Berserker away. Right, like this hits. No, it doesn't. And in fact, I can't... that's awkward. It's in the spaces, but it's just not going to deal damage. Well, I think it's still right.
Made the arrest.
Oh no, it totally did deal... no, there was a damage indicator, but I guess that was on the other guy. So, can I stupor the Legionnaire? Yes. And then I think a Mind Flay is pretty good, given that they're both at 2.
Fall to my mind.
Our team's, like, pretty alright at their job. That might explode when we kill it. I'm gonna shoot it from over here. So reinforcements won't be until after Zephyr's turn. I don't think we need to spend a grenade, just in case there are still reinforcements. You know, just in case, like, when we kill it, something spawns, or... I don't think this is a realistic concern, but I also think we should be careful. Thing has 3 health, so Cherub's got it. I don't really want to run her over there, because it might explode, like I keep saying. Stuff explodes a lot. Oh, it did. Okay, that's extremely the opposite of exploding. That was the gentlest a thing has ever died. Exactly 5 arrests, gets us our 20 intel, and we are killing it on the resources. We got a holo scanner, which I'm excited to put into use. Yes, we have a critical mission. I'll get it. We'll do it.
Optimism into terrible situations.
I'm Canadian, or I was when Canada was a thing.
Canadian. Right, the maple-flavored kind.
Did you say flavored?
Medallions of Canadian, fresh off the griddle.
Please tell me you mean Canadian bacon.
Of a sort.
You know, long bacon. Okay, so apparently we have a pretty easy action that will just drop... It seems like it maybe is real powerful. Requires senior agent... Is senior agent all the way upgraded? Show me somebody. Agent abilities... No, senior agent is only rank 4. Huh. I mean, I guess it ties up a high-level agent for 4 whole days. I don't know, man. It seems real good. It seems like maybe too good. Scavengers, what do you got for me? Plasma grenades. I do like a plasma grenade. I could give you 45 intel for 50 Illyrium. I doubt that's the right move. I guess we're about to finish a research with only 45 Illyrium in, on hand. You know what? Maybe that is exactly what we do. What are we going to get here? Oh, you know, intel. So we could spend 110 intel buying back 25 intel right now, plus boosts for later. We don't necessarily know that we're going to get Illyrium from the next thing, so if we don't, what could we do? Oh, it turns out we still have a number of free researches. I mean, honestly, mastercrafted armor seems like the way we ought to go. Okay, you know what? I think we are in a position where I am willing to spend intel for Illyrium. I think I may have been too cavalier about our Illyrium levels previously. To that end, hey Torque, go give me some Illyrium. We need to make better armor. Also, weapons. Weapons are important. Yeah, and I think we're just gonna continue to push the same agents up on the city map. Do we want to... I mean, I should quarantine something, right? So we're gonna see increases... It doesn't... Is there an obvious way to tell how much it's going to increase? We just know it's gonna go up, right? That's why it's glowing. I guess we just quarantine one of them. Doesn't really matter which one. This one, because this one's going to receive free reduction later. All right, let's do it. Let's go get in trouble. A Phoenix can't abduct aliens without a headhunter, someone who presents them with candidates. They just set up a meet with their top headhunter. Let's go capture them. Go for a live capture, if at all possible. Come on, you know who you're talking to. I got it. It's already got. We got it so much that you don't even have to worry about whether or not it has been got. What are we doing? We're capturing... It's fine. We'll figure it out.
An employee at this chemical plant sells information to Grey Phoenix.
Oh, you know what? I'm not
For us,
remembering
our
to
mystery
equip my new
VIP
items.
setup
Oh, whatever.
complete. Get inside and shut it down.
I want a live capture on our VIP. Do what you can to make it happen.
It's probably... there's a decent chance it's going to be on you to do that. So we can see... Okay, we can see that there's going to be a thing to blow up. This is encounter 1 of 3. Do not spend resources you do not need to spend. I'm really liking this this order a lot.
Go, go, go.
There are definitely reasons that it's nice to have Godmother go earlier, especially when it comes to knowing whether her shotgun was able to take people down before making other decisions during the open. But to be perfectly honest with you, I think things are going fine with this strategy. There's a Dominator over there. There's so many enemies grouped so close together on that other side. Yeesh. Well, I think I'm going to continue to take the Dominators really seriously. A poorly timed mind control seems like it can hurt you so much. If I shoot the Dominator now with him, then she can just run off and do something else after dropping him. I think that's... Ooh. I don't think that actually worked. And then the Berserker? Right? Like, the rest of these enemies are... something. I think the Python's a real problem, but also not trivial to deal with. Let's work on the Berserker. We have these nice clean shots on him. So I think she's going to leave him... Okay, no. We did just enough damage. I'm going to say I think she's going to leave him at 1, which would be bad, obviously. Okay, so... I don't really have a lot of potential plays here. I guess we just run up and do this thing. I could run up to here and then throw my flash... No, I should save my flash. Yeah, let's just do this.
Splintering.
Damn, very lucky. She's so good. Zephyr is so powerful. And then just fall back behind the wall. Like, you're fast enough that you'll be able to get whoever you need to get. Probably fall back over here. No, this is fine. It's possible that part of the problem is her having momentum from the get-go. Which is, like, very useful. So if I were to shoot, do probably some damage to one of those guys, I am unlikely to be able to get the Python. The Python is definitely my biggest concern, but also Verge is kind of on it, right? Shooting the Faceless has very little value because it's about to be his turn and he'll heal at the beginning of his turn. I think my play is Kinetic Shield Verge.
Armored up.
And then shoot at the Paladin in a way that's unlikely to actually harm him, unfortunately. The other thing I could have done, I suppose, is just, Okay, not bad. It's just Kinetic Shield Cherub and then have him run forward.
Reducing profile.
Because, you know, he's got guard and everything. But yeah, I kind of figured this is what... Oh, maybe the Faceless is, Is he going for Verge? Yeah, he is. Okay. This is kind of what I figured. Give me that charge. Okay, do we... I'm gonna Battle Madness the Python and see if he'll take that guy out. He might just shoot the Faceless, which would also be fine, but... Okay. Well then. And then Stupor the Faceless, just to put him in the network so we don't have to worry about him.
Give me your mind.
Alright, so the Python's probably gonna go for a tongue grab. Okay, ooh. Well, that's really good news for us. That's worked out in a wonderful, wonderful way. So you can just work on the Faceless.
Changing position.
I suppose the other thing I could do is flush the python. No, I probably don't need to. You just do this and then pressure. Do I actually want her to just stand and parry? Yeah, I'm gonna stand in the open and just parry. We'll see if he's dumb enough to fall for that, basically. And then you can move to here and take a bad shot. I mean, if the bad shot hits, it does make Verge's turn a little bit easier. And things don't change that much on a miss. So unfortunately, I just barely have movement to him, so I'm not going to be able to Mind Flay plus Subdue. But I can Mind Flay and shoot at him. I think I can shoot at him from there. It might work. Oh no, that's right, Mind Flay always ends the turn. You can, in fact, parry a Tongue Strike. Good news. But also, it doesn't end the turn. Less good news. Why don't you just solve the problem?
Arrested the target.
Alright, that went pretty smoothly. We spent basically no resources and we took a total of 2 damage. Actually, we spent literally no resources, right?
This plant is more about experimental batches than mass production.
Alright, what do we got? Last unit is guaranteed to land their shot. I don't think that changes our strategy even one tiny little bit. Guaranteed shotgun hits are pretty great. Alright, so she's got Python, Berserker, who we're not interested in punching, and Paladin. I think the Python is the move. There's a small chance we get him on the advance. And if not, we can pick him up pretty easily afterward. You probably do hit the Berserker. Paladin's aggressive, huh? I'm gonna go for this shot so that Godmother can clean him up. Yep, okay, that's a guaranteed kill then. I'm pretty sure. I guess I just shoot the Berserker? That's a little bit of a shame, but we can't expect to keep getting lucky with that all the time. Okay, evidence. I would love to collect it. I love collecting evidence. Is this team-up time? So we actually have a pretty significant number of enemies here. I guess I can just crowd control right here. Clean up 2 snakes and then maybe take a shot from just a normal Legionnaire. I'm really worried about that guy. I don't think we have a super easy way of getting him.
Thinning the crowd.
One thing that I don't think I understand yet, one thing I don't think I know yet, is whether cooldowns are reset upon new breach. They probably are, right? But that might be a thing that's worth testing. Like popping something that has a cooldown right before we end an encounter just to see. So I could run you in. We gotta deal with that guy. Boy, what is the right move here? I want to try to put the Berserker down. If I run to here, I have a pretty easy shot, and then Verge can probably clean him up, unless Verge gets mind controlled. That shouldn't be a realistic problem. Yeah, we're gonna...
I'm going.
Potentially, bad idea. We're gonna let the Dominator totally have his whole turn. Because I'm more afraid of the Berserker. Also, only 75%? Really? That would have been a real bad time for a dumb miss. Alright, given our positioning, I can't see the Dominator going after Verge. Alright, that's actually great. I thought there was a reasonable chance he was going to mind control Zephyr, which could have been a problem down the line. Mind control, I don't mean this to sound as mean as it's going to sound, but mind control on that dude kind of doesn't matter at all. He's like not mission critical. Alright, what do we got as far as targeting goes here? So we can have the Dominator just pick up the Berserker, probably. Actually, I bet that's exactly what would happen.
Show them how you feel.
They weren't expecting that.
Maybe I should have stupid him first. And then I guess I'm gonna Mind Flay? Right? Why shoot at him? This puts him at a level where Zephyr can one-shot him. Zephyr or Godmother. And then Cherub gets a turn immediately, despite the fact that he just had a turn? Okay, that's a pretty weird one. I guess Kinetic Shield Zephyr? Oh, you can't. Can't actually see her. Well then, I mean, Kinetic Shield somebody. Kinetic Shield Godmother.
Popping and blocking.
And then hopefully we'll be able to land this shot here. Ah, that's a shame. So I was hoping I wasn't going to have to do this, but I think now we just go ahead and run over and subdue. And I stand in the open, I think, to try to induce him into breaking the kinetic shield.
Hostile subdued.
Okay, that works. I was gonna have her run back and hit the evidence thing, if he didn't get knocked out.
Grey Phoenix is prepping a defense.
The VIP's motives are selfless. I sense no greed here.
Explain.
Are
you sure?
Cannot. A live capture will tell us much more.
I really, really like the little character moments in the missions. So, non-aggressive enemies guarding the... I mean, yeah. Yeah, boom. Let's go Cherub through the wall. Godmother's going in this way. We're going to swap the order of these. Are we? Maybe what we're going to do is Zephyr through here, then Godmother through here. Because I kind of want Zephyr to go first, obviously. She does not have the breaching charge. Maybe she should. Okay, what if we do this? That gives... maybe like this. This doesn't let Zephyr escape from combat immediately, but it does mean that we can shield her at least. And then this still gives Godmother a long-lasting Overwatch. Okay, surprise, nerds. Oh, hey, it's actually a fair number of aggressive enemies. Well, then instead of shooting, let's just phalanx it. Okay, and then we're not going to stress too much about the aggressive guys. So what am I worried about? I don't care for that. We can put that adder down quite easily. Ooh, I think I'm going to have her run over and crack the Praetorian across the head, because that guy's got to go down, like, right? Probably. And then do we want to just double tap the Berserker like we often do because he's terrifying? Maybe we levitate him to try... I don't need to be fancy and try to get an arrest. Let's just take the shots. And you may as well Alpha Strike, because it's the last combat. Ooh, that's not good damage.
VIP heading for an exit. Capture if you can.
Okay.
Locking down hostiles.
So she's gonna actually try to make
Call
it
it
out.
if you see movement.
Well, I definitely feel like we want to go for this adder. I guess the Dominator gets to move pretty early. And the Legionnaire as well. I'm going to Kinetic Shield Verge, I think. I think Verge is most likely to actually take some damage here. Well, hold on. I have a Ceasefire Grenade too. Do I want to Ceasefire Grenade the Praetorian? Zephyr's going to go before he does, but she's probably not going to take him down. So, Ceasefire Grenade on a Python is unlikely to be meaningful. I should probably just throw it over here. Let's get the Legionnaire with it. This will not cause damage to a friendly. Kinetic Shield. Maybe it is on Zephyr. It's so hard to know whether she's going to need it, because we don't yet know what her attack is going to do to that guy, which is, I guess, the big downside of...
Now that's protection.
the big downside of attacks that give random status effects. I think I want to do this way. Okay, that's a pretty good start. So, like, Battle Madness on the Legionnaire is probably going to handle that problem right there. Alright, he fixed his gun, and then... What's he destroying? I'm not even sure. He was trying to destroy this piece of cover, I think? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Can I flashbang? No, these guys are exactly far enough apart that they cannot be simultaneously flashbanged. Alright. I'm going to rely on my disabling punch for the Praetorian. Let's just make sure this Python doesn't get to land a tongue strike. And I don't think it makes sense to do crowd control here, right? Oh, that is the VIP. We are supposed to be taking her down. It's not clear how much health she has. I guess just hitting her once will do it. So actually, if hitting her once is going to do it, then yeah, I should totally... Where's this spot? Is there really not a spot where I can get all three of them? Well, shoot. I'm not going to stress about the VIP then. I think I want to make sure we hit the Praetorian, so that we at least potentially disable him.
I'll bring you.
Okay, a disorient. I'll take that. Alright, that's a mistake. That's a huge error on your part. If he had landed his punch, it wouldn't have looked so dumb. Okay, the Battle Madness.
Enemies all around.
Fight amongst yourselves.
I have not been keeping track of our arrests, but over the course of 3 encounters, there's no way I don't get 5 arrests, right? Okay, let's not mess with that. That seems like a bad idea. Do we just shoot that guy? I mean, apparently I can shoot you and get a guaranteed hit. That might be the right move. Or shoot this dude. I'm gonna think with the Viper disoriented, the most likely outcome over there is that it shoots Zephyr in the back. I don't think I care about that. I think Zephyr's going to be probably saved by Godmother in a second here. Oh, right, Cherub gets a turn too, because getting mind controlled is actually beneficial a lot of the time, it seems like. Why don't we just kinetic shield Zephyr?
Shields up.
Then we'll knock this guy on his ass. There we go. Problem solved. Yeah, the way the turn order system has worked out, it seems like it's very beneficial to get mind controlled, like a lot, and that's probably something they should look at, because that's not... You don't want that to work that way. Why don't we just make sure this is handled?
Arrested the target.
Can you get over there and melee him? You cannot. Well, I'm gonna run closer and shoot him then.
Okay, I'm moving.
Hopefully we can get better than 80% on this. 87. I probably should have used team up there to ensure that it would happen. Should not have dueled me. What did you think was going to happen? Alright, 13 arrests. How do we even have space in the van for all of them? Man, this game's pretty fun. Alright, so 30 Illyrium, very helpful.
Nice work. City 31's alien population is safe from Grey Phoenix abductions.
So, a short time ago, Grey Phoenix forced their way into the city's starport. If they managed to launch a starship, they could cause all kinds of destruction. Yeah, that seems really bad. We should solve that. You know, whatever. It'll be a week or two.
It's Zephyr. And stop making fun of my accent.
No, I bask in it. It's my favorite of all accents.
Get stuffed.
Wait, I
Whoa.
didn't get to ask my... Oh, crikey.
First of all, Terminal, stop being insufferable. But secondly, especially don't do it to Zephyr. She's gonna punch your stupid head clean off your body if you're not careful. Melee attacks ignore armor is kind of whatever. Momentum is also triggered by Subdue and Crowd Control, and Zephyr does not trigger Overwatch or Reaction Fire. Crowd Control triggering Momentum seems wildly overpowered, and I'm not too concerned about the one... I mean, eventually we're going to run into enemies that have more than 1 point of armor, I'm sure, but this seems incredibly good. Like, that's the only downside of Crowd Control, is that you actually have to find cover when you do it. She seems... bananas. Like, very powerful. Very too powerful. Alright, well. We now have the Illyrium necessary to make this armor thing happen. So let's make this armor thing happen, because I want the good armor real bad. And then, everybody's doing the right things?
A short time ago, Grey Phoenix forced their way into the city's starport. If they managed to launch a starship, they could cause all kinds of destruction.
Hey, that text sounds real familiar. Oh, hey, let's use our thingy. So... I mean, it's not a lot of interesting options here. Let's do this. And then grab that. Hey, that seems pretty alright.
What's wrong? Not enjoying
Man, this is a lot of research time.
It's fine, but there's nothing I can eat.
Not even my famous egg salad?
Chicken eggs are poison to sectoids.
I was about to make a joke about Big Crunch, but sectoids aren't allowed to eat that.
Hot dogs are also poison.
No, not dogs. Delicious, nutritious, and entirely digestible no matter where you're from.
Even me?
Of course, my muton friend. Not dogs are for everyone.
Whether you're from Earth or outer space, you can jam a not dog in your face.
I'll have a not dog.
Me too.
3 for me.
Not dogs are an approved source of fiber for all signatory species of the 2036 Accords. Extraterrestrials should consume no more than 1 packet of not dogs per week without express permission from accredited gene therapists. Do not store not dogs in direct sunlight. Not dogs that turn the human perceptible color blue should be discarded immediately.
Food life. 1 feast, 1 future.
I kind of wish they had just pushed that disclaimer joke like really far. Like put 8 more of them on there. Just really, really go for it. Okay, so obviously we're not going to do another mission right now. I'm assuming this free field team will allow us to spend it as an upgrade to an existing field team. We have 95 intel, It's about to be Friday. We should probably figure out what we want to do with this intel real quick, and then we can leave off there. So we can upgrade a finance or a technology team. Well, I guess it depends on what we think we're about to do. I'm probably going to do that one rather than Angler's Point, because 35 Illyrium. Right, we're still Spec Ops for Illyrium, right? Yeah, well, that's only going to give us 20, though. We actually might need to do the Illyrium one. In which case, we would want to upgrade this. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. We're doing so well on resources. I'm really happy with all the numbers. You see how they're constantly going up? It's just wonderful. Alright, I think that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time, tomorrow, when we stop Grey Phoenix from destroying the city with a stolen starship. Seems like a very serious problem. And we'll see you then.